Social networks constantly record streams of heterogeneous data about humans' activities, feelings, emotions, and conversations, opening a window to the world in real time, as Twitter has recently highlighted. Trends can be computed, but making sense out of them is an extremely challenging task due to the heterogeneity of the data and its dynamics making often short-lived phenomena. We developed Media Finder, a platform that collects microposts shared on social networks that contain media items as a result of a query, for example, a training event. We create, then, automatically a visual storyboard that reflects what users have shared about this particular event. Media Finder will first harvest all contextualized media items that have been shared on a multitude of social networks, such as Twitter and its entire ecosystem, TweetPic, Twitter Native, Mobile Pictures, Lockers, or YFrog, but also other social networks such as Google+, and YouTube, Facebook and Instagram, Flickr and Flickr videos, and even the new MySpace. Let's give it a try. Super Bowl is the hashtag that corresponds to the annual championship game of the National Football League in the United States, and the 47th final was held on Sunday 3rd of February 2013, opposing Baltimore Ravens against San Francisco 49ers. A grid view galleries show all the items collected. For example, this media item shows Beyoncé performing at the Super Bowl. Near-duplicates are automatically removed to bring visual diversity, but when clicking on a particular media item, the different opinions expressed in the micropost can be visualized. In this case, this post has been reshared several times. A key feature of Media Finder is to collect and analyze items that have been shared in the very recent past, up to a few seconds ago. The timeline view emphasizes this feature. The default time window goes back up to 7 days, but zooming in enables to focus on a particular moment. Diversity has a central role in our approach, and even for a simple query, the results collected may be very diverse. Media Finder goes further in the interpretation of these media item collections by shedding the light across such a diversity. Technically, we perform a post-processing analysis of all textual data contained in the micropost surrounding the media items. The objective is to map each post in a two-dimensional space in order to identify clusters and relationships between them. We propose 4 clustering methods that offer different views or storyboards of the same event. The first one is the so-called name-entity-based cluster, which groups items according to the most frequent names entities. While the second one is a so-called name-entity-type-based cluster, where microposts are grouped according to the predominant types of those name entities. We also propose a third method, which is a generative model that extracts hidden topics from the large set of microposts collected. And finally, a fourth method is a density algorithm that exploits micropost proximity based on several micropost features such as temporal distance, text similarity, and entity similarities. Do you want to know more about one story? By clicking on one cluster, a visual summary containing the list of microposts that have initially generated the story is depicted. A particular picture is chosen to become the poster of this cluster. The time dimension enables again to show the dynamics of the stories and how they change over a user-defined period of time, and how a training event can generate different storyboards at different instants. Media Finder records each search query and enables to relieve storyboards at different points in time. Or simply share the URL of those views on your favorite social network. Enjoy creating storyboards at http://mediafinder.eurecom.fr.